peeps, Lisa Winston here with my second wisdom tidbit, coming to you today from beautiful Malibu, California. Daboo, baby. That's right. So today's wisdom tidbit is all about getting out of your comfort zone. And I know that's a big one for most of us, myself included. It's a really scary thing for most people to get out of your comfort zone. What does that even mean? I have a very dear friend of mine, and I got a message for that person recently that they would rather die than move out of their comfort zone. And that's a little bit scary, isn't it? So anyway, my message for you today is this. Being in a comfort zone is a safe zone. It's a safe place for most of us. And most of us are comfortably uncomfortable there, aren't we? When I was in my 15-year relationship, I was miserable. I was sick. I really wanted out. I really didn't have much of a life, but you know what? I was doggone scared of making a change at my age and with a child and everything else. So for me, what came up was really crazy stuff. We concoct all kinds of things when we um, know we need to change, but we're terrified to change. It sparks so much fear, and fear is just crazy for people because number one, fear is not even real. Fear is the unknown, but fear has not happened. The thing that you're afraid about has not happened. And certainly you can manifest things that you're afraid of if you continue to focus on them enough, and we have evidence of that, don't we? Um, so anyway, yeah, when I was contemplating leaving my relationship after so many years, I had all kinds of crazy stuff come up like, I'll never find another relationship, or I'll be broke and I'll never be able to make it on my own and I'll be homeless. And then I had another really crazy one that I could die in my apartment and nobody would ever find me. Would find me for weeks. Nobody would miss me. So, yeah, is that crazy or what? But that's the kind of stuff that we concoct when we are confronted with change, and change is a big one. I just had a dear, powerful mentor friend of mine do a radio block on change recently and about how we don't die when we change, do we? That's a huge thing to contemplate. Most of us, for the most part, survive our changes. And I got to tell you, change is the only thing there is in life. You go to the doctors and you have blood work done, and, the blood work shows a snapshot of your blood for that day. Actually, not even for that day, for the very moment that the blood work is looked at. It shows one thing. And then literally minutes later, maybe even seconds, your blood changes because your body changes constantly, the environment changes constantly. You drive down the street and you see things that look the same, but they're not the same, they're different, they've changed. So the crazy thing is that we're confronted with change on a regular basis, but change makes people really super uncomfortable. And like I said, me too, I'm still working on it, but I'll tell you what, I would rather change and get out of my box and out of my comfort zone than stay in prison. It's funny because I posted a Facebook post today and it said something like that, don't let your comfort zone keep you in prison or something like that. And that's what we do, We'd rather stay where we are, not really, but we'd rather stay where we are because it's safe, it's because it's what we know, it's because it's the only thing we've experienced, and because, what's on the other side can be really scary. But you know what's crazy? Why is it we always put a negative spin on change? Getting out of our comfort zone. Why do we put a negative spin? I mean, why do we think that, we're going to be broke and homeless and nobody's ever going to love us and things are going to be really bad or we're going to get sick? Why? It seems to be like across the board some kind of crazy energy that most people have. It's like, why don't we start thinking about, wow, maybe we'll get an amazing job. Maybe we'll hit the jackpot. Maybe we'll live our soul purpose and make all kinds of money, or maybe we'll get discovered, or, maybe, I don't know, there are so many maybes that are positive. So it's like, why don't we focus on the positive as opposed to the negative? I don't know, but that's how we seem to be. There are all kinds of amazing things that can happen when you change and you get out of your comfort zone. And when you get out of your comfort zone, you really grow and you make huge shifts and things really start to come alive for you. In reality, when I left San Diego almost a year ago. It was a big thing for me, but I started doing this work, and I knew that I had to go. And I really dissolved a lot of fear, because the fear is the thing that holds everybody back. You know, we stay in our comfort zone because we're afraid and we're not safe. We don't feel safe. And I left, I left my 15-year relationship. I left all my friends behind. I left my daughter in San Diego. I left a 36-year music career. I left a day job. I left a lot of things behind. But you know what? I figured, hey, I'm an adult. I'm free. What the hell? You know, I might as well go see what life has in store for me. And was it easy? No, I have to say it was not easy. As a matter of fact, my ego came up and I was really confronted with a lot of stuff, and I'm still clearing some stuff today. But was it amazing? Yes. I learned amazing skills. I met amazing people. I met my twin flame. I met soulmate friends. I recently, as I told you before, met my soulmate, my life partner. I have made a ton of friends. I discovered new things about myself. So people, it's time to get out of the box, you know. Don't stay in prison because you're afraid, you know. The key is right there. The door is open, you know. Move forward. We're in this physical body for this lifetime, just this once. You know, there are more lifetimes, but hey, you're in the body now. You might as well get out there and do it and have fun. You know what? I know you can do it. Come on. You know, what are you waiting for? Yeah, maybe you have obligations or whatever. Those of you that don't, you know, go for it. Do what you want to do. Stop being afraid. Make the change. Get out of your comfort zone. Who knows what you're going to discover about yourself or how your life is going to change? You'll never know unless you try. So consider it today. Write some things down about what change means to you, that word, being in your comfort zone, what you're afraid of, you know. And I just ask you to consider moving forward and making some massive, massive changes in your life, getting out of that comfort zone and living your life to the fullest. I want you to do it. I do. So that's all I have to say about that today. But anyway, I'll talk to you soon. I'll have a tidbit number 3 coming along very shortly. And as always, I wish you massive love and sending you massive love for an amazing day. Namaste. And I will talk to you soon, very soon. Ciao for now.